East Texas law enforcement is facing the same issue as restaurants, stores, and warehouses across the country, a shortage in staff. Good evening, I'm Katie Pratt. It's a nationwide problem that's hitting close to home and affecting the people protecting our streets. Now tonight, Fox 51's Lauren Margolis reports on what's being done to bring in new law enforcement in our special report, Help Wanted.
From Tyler to Longview to Nacogdoches, law enforcement agencies all over East Texas are struggling to hire and keep the men and women who keep our neighborhoods safe.
And this is all across the country. And matter of fact, it's around the world. I just got back from the FBI Academy, and there we represented a member from each state and 37 different countries, and we all had the same problem. Staffing shortages.
This is the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement's website, and these are just some of the positions needing to be filled all across our state.
We're about 35 positions short out of a department that we're a little over 260 employees.
Longview Chief Deputy Craig Harrington says they used to have employee orientations every couple of months with several new hires. Now they're only seeing about 3 or 4 new deputies.
We're no longer competing against other law enforcement agencies for that pool. We're competing against all job fields. Everybody's needing help, and they're paying, top dollar for entry-level positions.
The lack of officers raises the question, is safety being impacted?
All of that information is going to go to people that want to commit crime and do bad things. They know that law enforcement's not out there in the numbers that they used to be, so obviously crime will go up.
The shortage goes back before the pandemic, when the Help Wanted signs were plastered outside of most businesses. Law enforcement say for them, it started around 8 years ago in a St. Louis suburb.
After Ferguson, Missouri, we started seeing negative, articles come out about law enforcement, more media coverage, negative media coverage.
2015 up. I mean, we started seeing the things that were going on across the country and some of the unfair things that were being, pushed about law enforcement, and it's just kind of snowballed, after the incident in Minneapolis with George Floyd.
With protests broadcasted globally and some activists speaking out to defund the police, the word law enforcement became a negative one to many. And some people began to rebel. Like this video racking up millions of views on Facebook back in 2020 during a traffic stop in Longview. The
younger generations live on social media. There's a lot of negative news coming out there, some news that is completely false, and then it's to the point that nobody wants to stand up for law enforcement on the chance that they themselves would get canceled.
It's a cycle Harrington says he hopes will end soon, but feels fortunate to live in a place like East Texas, where he says the majority of people respect law enforcement.
We've got a community, we've got elected officials that stand behind law enforcement here, and we are not nearly as bad off as some of the other agencies.
Both Smith and Gregg County say an area suffering the most is their jails, and COVID is partly to blame.
Jails are confined, they're small spaces filled with a lot of people, so COVID hit county jails really hard in the state of Texas.
We took a look behind these brick walls to see what it's like inside the Smith County Jail.
To work inside of a jail, you have to have thick skin. You can't let the little things get to you. You're going to have people scream at you. You're going to have people cuss at you.
The Smith County Jail can hold up to 1,000 inmates, all of which need supervision.
On a good day, you have anywhere between 20 and 25 officers working that's supervising the inmates. Not including supervisors, you have your classification department and your transport division as well.
Every Texas jail must meet a ratio of 1 jailer per 48 inmates, doing whatever they need to accommodate that standard.
With the shortages, we're doing mandatory overtime.
In hopes of bringing new recruits and maintaining employees, local leaders raised the pay for detention officers to more than $43,000 a year. It's something not every county has the luxury of doing.
This is a very pro-law enforcement community, conservative community that we have here. We're competing very well now with other police agencies because of the commissioners and their involvement with the law enforcement. So things are looking up for us.
But even with the higher pay, it takes a special type of person to do the job, especially when other fields are paying equal, if not better.
Let's face it, in Gregg County, we've got 2 large warehouses here, Dollar General and Gap, that are paying the same wage as a detention officer. So if you don't have that servant's heart, why go to work in a job field where you're going to get cussed at, screamed at, yelled at, get negative media coverage, get feces and urine thrown on you when you can go and move boxes around for the same salary and sometimes better benefits.
For those with a calling in law enforcement, Sergeant Larry Christian says a detention officer is a great place to start.
We want them to start their career in law enforcement in the Smith County Jail because they can gain invaluable experience in a controlled environment that's going to pay great dividends down the road for them.
When it comes to recruiting, agencies are pulling out all the stops to get their staff numbers up.
Well, come join us here at the Fort Worth Police Department. We're hiring and we got it all.
Even if it means getting a little creative.
We got your Explorers, we got your Tahoes.
And it's making a difference.
We're actually starting to improve a little bit. I wouldn't say we're out of the woods yet. We've got a long way to go.
What also helps is hiring events like this one held in October.
We can talk to them in a less sterile environment, if you will, and talk to them about what we have to offer.
But some agencies believe the biggest improvements in staffing will come with more positive media attention.
Changing the negative culture around law enforcement and highlighting all the good that we do versus the bad, and that will bring people in.
Because at the end of the day,
And even the ones who don't like us, they realize that they can't live without law enforcement.
and the ones who do the job say helping others is a passion that will stick with them for life.
After 38 years in law enforcement, I'm still proud of the position that I hold.
Lauren Margolis, Fox 51 News.